a dirt bike may seem simple and fun, but have you ever thought about the complexity of the engine? The dirt bike uses an internal combustion engine, which creates its own power and electricity, and is the most essential part of the dirt bike. My name is Jared Warner, and I've been working on dirt bikes for over 5 years and have rebuilt over 15 of them. Today I'm going to talk about the carburetor and the EFI system, or the electronic fuel injection, and then I'm going to talk about the valves, and then last I'm going to explain the combustion chamber. The carburetor or the carburetor or the EFI system is what mixes the fuel in the air before it enters the valves. The KTM shares information about this, and it says carburetors use the vacuum created by the intake stroke of the engine to force air through the ports and passages. It says MAT 2023. The EFI system, on the other hand, uses a computer to calculate the accurate amount and the most efficient amount of fuel that enters the valves. In an interview in 2024 with Nick Powers, he states, "The computer is what makes the EFI system work." Second, I'm going to talk about the valves and how they control the flow of fuel into the engine. Valves rely on a camshaft which spins around and is spun by the timing chain, which comes from the bottom end and goes above the cylinder. Yamaha states in an article, the two valves are operated by an overhead camshaft, which is chain driven into the crankshaft, says Yamaha TTR 230 2020. Last, the combustion chamber is what creates the energy and uses the gas to explode and move the piston. As the piston comes up in the cylinder, it compresses the gases, which is ignited by the spark plug. And the spark plug gets its energy from the magneto, which is on the left side of the crank. The piston goes up and down inside the cylinder, and it spins the crankshaft, which spins the magneto around the stator, which is how the electricity is produced. On the other side of the crankshaft, the gears are spun, and then it spins the chain to the back tire, which makes the dirt bike go. And as I said, the dirt bike is an internal combustion engine, which creates its own electricity and is one of the most essential parts of the dirt bike. I talked about the EFI and the carburetor, and then I explained the valves, and then I talked about the combustion chamber. The dirt bike may seem complex, but hopefully now you have a better understanding of how it works. Is it?